It's AG Cornerman Boxing, Callum King Walsh here in Madison Square Garden, making your debut here. How does it feel, a very historic place, especially for Irish fighters such as yourself?
Yeah, it's a very good feeling. I'm very grateful to be able to do this at such a young age and so early in my career. I'm 22 and this will be my 9th fight, and I'm headlining the theatre at Madison Square Garden. So yeah, I'm very grateful to be able to do it. But right now, I'm locked in on the fight. I'm focused on the fight, and I think after I'll really enjoy it and realise what I'm after doing and what I'm accomplished so early in my career. But for right now, I'm just focused on the fight.
Right. You mentioned your amateur experience. You've won 6 national titles in Ireland. You fought a European championship. What are some of the greatest things you've learned as a professional training alongside Freddie Roach?
Yeah, like I said, I come from a big amateur background with 120 fights, so I had a very amateur style before I came to Freddie, and now learning the more pro style from Freddie with all the experience he has, 42 champions. Yes. It's like the perfect combination. I can mix and I can box if I have to, or I can use Freddie's style and stand down like I've been doing and finish people.
Right. Now I've also seen you training with UFC fighters. Do you feel that helps you in overall as a fighter, working with that different mixed martial arts style?
Yeah, definitely. I train with a lot of UFC fighters. Even my girlfriend is a UFC fighter.
Oh, wow.
So, I definitely want to fight in the UFC someday. And everybody knows that. Dana knows that. They all know I want to. I'm a young fighting man, and I don't want to just be a boxer. I want to be known as a fighter. And I want to win as much as I can in boxing, and then see what else I can win. Maybe UFC fight, and whoever wants to fight me. I'm just a fighting man. That's what I want to do. So in the future, who knows what'll happen. Right.
Now you seem very confident. I could tell you're going into this fight feeling good. As Mr. Loeffler said, you're fighting a guy with 13 fights, 10 knockouts. Is there anything about him that may concern you, or?
No, every fight there's always a chance you could get knocked out. You could make one mistake and that's it. It's all over. But I take the same attitude into every fight. It's just a fight. Okay, I've been in how many of them? This is my 130th fight. I've been in too many now, and it's just another fight to me. I go in, I do what I always do, and I get to win.
Right. How proud are you to be able to represent, at this stage, being under the UFC banner and things of that sort?
Yeah. No. Funny thing is, I'm actually a massive UFC fan more than a boxing fan. So the fact that I'm getting the opportunity to share a fight week with the UFC, and I'm involved with the UFC, it's like a dream come true. Until the dream is actually not come true yet until I fight in the Octagon. So, but still, it's a very good feeling.
Oh, wow.
And having the support of the UFC is it's a very good feeling.
That leads to my next question. Without looking too much ahead, because I know you're focused, but you just mentioned one of your dreams is fighting the Octagon. But what are just some of your goals in your career that you want to accomplish?
Yeah, obviously my main goals is win as much as possible in boxing. Win a couple of belts and win as much as I can and make my money. And I don't think I can truly finish my career without stepping into the Octagon. I think that's something on the bucket list, and I want to do it right. I don't want to be one of these fellas that goes in and just does it for the sake of doing it. I want to do it and do it right and try to be successful.
Right. Now you fought 4 times last year. This is your 4th time this year. How important is this for you to stay active and having a team that can keep you active?
Like you said a while ago, only one of my fights has gone past 4 rounds. So if I keep fighting like that, I can fight every week.
Right.
We've 10 dates for next year, like Tom mentioned. So I'll fight as many times as I can next year. If my fights keep finishing early, I keep coming out clean, no cuts, no bruises. It keeps going like that, I fight as much as I can. So I want to be very active. I want to become a champion and be one of the most active champions and cut through everyone while I'm young.
Right. Now I read your article in the Daily News, and it said you don't watch too much boxing. You like to fight, but you don't like watching it. Can you just touch on that a little bit?
Yeah, no. Like Tom mentioned, I never turned down an opponent because I don't know who they are anyway. So it's like you might as well be telling me I'm fighting whoever. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah, I watch a bit of boxing. I'll watch big fights if they're on or whatever, but I don't look too much into it. But I just never have. I haven't just been a boxing fan really.
Right. Is there any fighters growing up that may have inspired you or anything like that?
I had no one that inspired me to fight. I've been boxing since I was 6 years old. It's just my life. No one inspired me to fight. It's just it's all I knew.
Nice. Now, lastly, Chad, what message do you have for all your fans coming out? Everybody coming to support you. Waving the Irish flags. What do you have to say for all your supporters?
Yeah, like always, I just want to thank everybody for the support. It wouldn't be possible without the support of the fans. I really appreciate all the support, and I look forward to putting on a big show for everybody on Thursday night.
Thank you. And for those that may not know yet for some reason, where can we follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's King Callum Walsh.
Thank you, champ. God bless you. Wish you the best for the rest of your career. Thank you.